telling my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend to stop treating me like a surrogate. Story time. So I was with this guy called Steve for 3 months before he decided he was gonna go back to his ex, who we'll call Amy. Wow, that's a lot. So just after we broke up, I found out that I was pregnant and I was 24 weeks along. I told Steve about it, he was over the moon, and it turned out that Amy couldn't have kids due to some health situations that she was going through. And I knew that Steve had always wanted to
This
be a
is
dad, so I knew that
suspicious.
this would mean a lot to him. We decided that we wouldn't get back together and he would stay with Amy. Anyway, we found out on our first scan that I was actually having twins. He told Amy, and Amy did not take this news well. So one day I get a text from Amy and she's like, please can you come over to our place? And she said that she'd really like to be a part of the pregnancy as much as possible because she would eventually be stepmom to the twins. She decided that she wanted to give me advice on how to have a home birth, a certain way to feed the babies, and what they would want to call.
Your ex's new girlfriend is not going to give you any advice on giving birth to kids, especially twins. What do you mean? This sounds crazy, okay? That sounds suspicious because that smells like control. Let's just hear the whole story.
And what they would want to call her when they came. I was a little bit shocked by all of this because I was like, oh, my pregnancy, like my birth, I'll make my own choices. So I decided
Exactly.
it'd be best to leave. She didn't
Yeah.
stop though. She texted me every day asking what I was eating, how much I was exercising, what I was doing at work. She even joined a genetics counselling meeting with me and tried to make it all about her family history. Look, I'm not too really sure how you think this works, Amy, but there's none of your DNA going on here. And when it was time for a really important scan, Steve wanted Amy to come with me instead of him. But I was like, no. At this meeting, I found out the gender and I shared it on my social media, as everybody does. But then Amy posted a pregnancy announcement about how she was going to have babies, just in a different way. And this really flipping bothered me, but of course I didn't really want to say anything. Amy even went as far as to have a gender reveal party for herself.
No.
And she put it online. But I hadn't been invited
Absolutely
to this gender reveal.
no.
She's even planning a baby shower. I was getting really, really wound up.
I am shocked right now. Like I said in the beginning, I felt something suspicious. One, because the new girlfriend cannot have babies, and since you are pregnant with a baby from your ex, she got excited, obviously. So she's trying to control everything at this point. This sounds very, very weird and controlling. I really think you need to get away from her. This is not acceptable. I think she does not have her boundaries clear. Like,
so I commented on a post telling her to stop treating me like I'm a surrogate, and I very much reminded her that the children would not be hers when they arrived. I then messaged Steve and I was like, listen, I'm not going to come round again because I